Hello and welcome to the Change Gang podcast with me, your host, Laura Ordile. I'm here to help you hold on to your sanity and your soul as you move through big change. I'm here to guide you from frustration to flow in your life, bridging the practical and the woo, just for you. Let's go. Welcome to the week, Change Gang. We're going to take a look at Virgo today, and then my next one will be Libra, and we will have gone through all 12 signs. So if you haven't listened to some of them, I would encourage you to go back and definitely take a look at your own chart and see which ones you really should have a look at and dive into and see how they play out in your life and how it's useful to know this information. One of the reasons I do this is because it is useful to be aware of the way that this plays out in our everyday life. And when we can see this in not only ourselves, but the people around us, it helps us to work better with that energy, to be aware of it and go, oh my goodness, I can play into this and really use it as a strength in my life. So Virgos, these are the systems people, the analyzers, and they can lean into perfectionism pretty easily. They do a lot of good in our world, and they do a good job at it because it's important to them to be good at it, to have that job well done. And I'll tell you, they're actually really a lot harder on themselves than they are on anyone else. And they're harder on themselves than anyone else could ever be on them. So if you're a Virgo, give yourself a break. And definitely, if you have a Virgo in your life, know that they are internalizing a lot of things about how they could do better in the world. So give them a break. If your sun is in Virgo, this is grounded, reliable energy. And what they think of themselves is often tied to their work. They're here to bring order to the rest of us and help the community function as a whole. And a really valuable thing to remember here is that it's okay to make mistakes. That's not an easy one for the sun in Virgo, but it's an important one. If your moon is in Virgo, this may seem almost uncaring, or on the flip side, oversensitive and sometimes leaning into judgmental. It's likely a bit of both, but more on that flip side than not. They're very caring to a point that they don't know what to do with that energy sometimes. They can be quite sensitive and usually don't really know how to process that emotion that comes up. And they don't know where it fits into the systems and ways of doing things. They turn that inward, or they kind of almost chastise themselves for feeling all of those emotions when they need to be practical. They need to be moving through the practicality of things. And when they learn to navigate their emotional world, it's an incredible power to see happen. Oh my goodness. This is a powerhouse of manifestation. They're the manifestation mastery here. And so do that. Move into the energy of really learning to process the emotions and put them into play for yourself and for others around you, because you will see that manifestation really start to happen. Saturn in Virgo. Anyone with this placement will be entirely too hard on themselves and definitely will have some lessons around discerning between perception and judgment. Virgos can jump into judgment, again, not just on others, but for themselves. And they do this even before they know what they're doing, because that's just a default. That's like, oh, all right, I need to go in and analyze that and judge it and decide. However, one of the things to learn here with this placement is to change that judgment into perception and use those amazing observation skills to really serve others. It becomes such an incredible way of service that just shows up, and it can be in so many different ways. Know that being you, if this is you, if you have Saturn in Virgo, know that being you is a journey you're meant to fall in love with and use to the benefit of yourself and others. Show the rest of us how to organize, how to analyze, how to in general. Mercury in Virgo. This is steady as it goes thought. Clean, organized, structured. These people get things quickly. They understand them quickly, and they want to put them into play and not just talk about it. However, they can have a lot going on up in their mind, and they create and they critique and they sort the details, and they can see how it's all going to work. It can just be hard for them to actually put something that they've created in their mind, even if they've gone over and over it and analyzed it and done all that. It's hard for them to get it out into the world as much as they want to, because getting it to perfect can hold it all back. There's a part of the thought process that says, if I don't look at it, if I don't look for all of the issues, for everything that could go better, I'm not really doing a good job. And it's a good thing for Virgos to know that relaxing is practical and necessary too. And do us all a favor. Bring your thoughts out into reality. As imperfect as you might think they are, they will serve the rest of us really well. Your not quite perfect is probably amazingly perfect to so many others. Keep that in mind. Venus in Virgo. Loyalty and serious thought about practical things in life will warm a Virgo's heart. Share the details with them and ask them to help you get organized. Oh my goodness. If you do that, they'll love you forever. And remember, they need things not to just be an idea form or dreams. They really need something solid and real to anchor them into that love and happiness. Bring things in, and it's not just any old thing. It needs to be high quality. They are the quality inspectors of life. And so bring in high quality to really show love for your Virgo. Mars in Virgo. Put a Virgo to work on a large job, and they'll have it broken down, organized, and planned out in no time. If you have this placement, keep yourself in check when you bring others into your world to put those plans into play. Try not to beat them up too much when they do things not quite perfectly. Find that part of you that can go over the system again and again and put that part into teacher mode and help others get there. Some people don't get it quite as quickly as you do, and I know that there's sometimes impatience that comes with that. So bring in and work with that teacher mode and do the beautiful job that you do and show others how to do that, and they will admire it and get into flow with just a little bit of patience. Allow that for them. North Node in Virgo, you're here to lean into health and wealth and bring all things practical to us. You'll learn, hopefully quickly, to move away from escapism, isolation, being a little bit of going back and forth with yourself, and really settling into the knowledge that you have to offer the world. And know that it's okay to be discerning and refine what and who you want around you. And as you grow and learn in this life, learn to love yourself, your body especially, and treat it well. I heard someone say once that it's a full-time job for a Virgo being in their body in this lifetime. And I find that to be pretty true. But when you work with it and for it, it's going to respond really well to you. So give yourself some grace there. Choose according to your own high standards as you are meant to, and celebrate the life that you love and the eye that you have for quality. And please, please know, all of you Virgos out there, know this one thing. You are doing awesome right where you are. Keep up the good work. You are amazing. There you go, Change Gang. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will meet you right here, same time, next week. I hope today's episode was interesting to you in some way and fun? If so, hey, find someone to share it with. Maybe they need to hear it too, or maybe they'll just enjoy it. If you'd like, go ahead and grab my tips on supercharging your success. It includes a free short meditation to do just that. You can find that at bit.ly/supercharge your success. Until next time, happy day.